welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a Wednesday Dollar Tree walkthrough. It has a bunch of different stuff in there. I kind of bounced around all over that store today. So it goes from Easter to spring to bees to all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to hop right in and here we go. They had a bunch of Easter candy still left over, and that is what the next few pictures are. They have all kinds of good stuff like these fruity pebble bunnies. I I don't know. You know what? I bought my daughter a Fruity Pebbles candy bar from there not that long ago, and I should have asked her how it was, but she never told me. So I can't say. They also have them in the Cocoa Krispie or the Rice Krispies. I say Cocoa Krispies just because it is a chocolate bunny. So even though there's Rice Krispies, I'd have to assume they're like Cocoa Krispies. And then we just have our little package of little chocolate coins. They had some carrots down there as well. And then we have some gummy carrots. These are gummy blocks, 4D gummy blocks. So they kind of look like little gummy Legos, I guess. That's probably the best way to explain those. And this is my son's favorite, the cookies and cream. I haven't gotten the cookies and cream bunnies from the Dollar Tree before, but I know that he likes like Hershey's cookies and cream. So I'm hoping that they even remotely taste the same. Here's the little carrots. That's what we saw at the bottom of the other picture. These are the double crisp ones. So they're not just your solid chocolate. They have like that little, I guess like the crispy thing in there to make them like little crisps. And I know that you see most of this candy every single year. I know, including these eggs. They are definitely there every single year. A lot of the same stuff. But for $1.25 for the bag, it's really not a bad deal whatsoever. And these are just little Tootsie Roll eggs. So if you like your Tootsie Rolls, now you can have them in a nice little Easter fashion in little Tootsie Roll eggs. Then they have these Kool-Aid jelly beans. Now, I grew up on Kool-Aid. I used to love it. So I'm hoping that the Kool-Aid flavored jelly beans are just as juicy as the Kool-Aid packets itself because I used to love it. And then, of course, they have the tubes here, the Tootsie Roll Banks. Now, I know that I usually see them every single year as well. I love the fact that they have them in different colors, so you can get them for different people and their favorite colors. And you have a little plastic bank at the end of it. Andy's candies, of course, these are just a good obsession of mine. And then double crisp eggs as well. So they have the double crisp carrots and now they have the crisp eggs as well. So you have different little versions of them. And these are just little M&Ms all in orange. So you can tell obviously it looks like a carrot. So you have the orange bottom, the green top, and then the candies inside. I know they're not technically M&Ms, but the chocolate pieces inside are orange as well. Some extreme sour Warheads candy. Now, sour is not my thing, but they also have them in the jelly beans. Again, sour candy has never really been my favorite, but they have a couple different things here for any Warhead lovers. I know my kids used to be when they were younger. Not exactly sure if they still are, but they have a couple different ones here for you. Then your good old-fashioned Twizzlers, just a good variety. Your Happy Hoppers jelly beans. No, they're not. Gummy bears. Now, gummy bears has always been something my daughter has loved, and she is now 22 years old, and she still will love the gummy bears. Then we have just really cute blow pops down there. It's sweet and sour swirls. So you obviously have the sweet side and then you have the sour side. So I'm going to assume that they're probably not super sour where your cheeks pucker, but I'm just assuming. And then your dots. Now your dots are just in your little pastel colors there for Easter. Junior mints, but they are in egg form. And then your Sour Patch Kids. Also remember, because I'm looking at these boxes here, so they have them out there in the Easter section, but if you also go in the candy section, they have all kinds of different boxes of candy like that as well. So a different alternative for your Easter baskets if these certain things aren't it. And they are just on a roll with these Warhead sour candies. These are popping candies. I think they were what, Pop Rocks from back in the day? I used to love Pop Rocks. It was definitely something very interesting, but here is a nice sour version for you. I hopped on over to like the little party section, which I know that I already did a party haul that I showed you, a party walkthrough. But these were just two different things coming up that I saw that I haven't seen before. So first are these little plastic, they look like glass, but they are not. So these little plastic champagne bottles that are bubbles, and you get what, four in each pack. And then they have these sticks with the tops on them that you can tie the balloons around and make them stand. Now, they have always had these in white. This is the first time that I've seen them in the different colors. So I thought that was pretty good. It was actually a very good idea for them to do because the white clear ones, they come in handy, but I think this is really pretty to kind of add to your party. So the sticks and the balloon holders are different colors. So that is very cute. And I told you I jumped all around because here we are with some Easter baskets. These were just very like decent sized Easter baskets that I wanted to show you. So you see they had four different kinds. They are plastic, but these were like, I don't want to say ginormous, but they were big compared to the other Easter baskets that were there. That's why I had to show them to you. I thought these were different. These are actually coffee mugs. So I love when they come out with different style coffee mugs, even though I do not drink coffee, but you know, my mother and my father do. And her one bird typically likes to throw her coffee cups on the floor, so they do break. But I like to see the new ones. So I always just kind of pick them up when I see them there. And those three right there, the different designs, I haven't seen them before. And then I hopped on over to the Crafters Square section. Here is some cross stitch kits. They had a couple different ones here. It comes with everything you need to make these little cross stitch art. And wait until you see the pictures coming up. There's a couple different ones and they were all so cute. And I'm sorry, but I know a couple of these pictures are blurry, so I apologize in advance. So as you can see, you just have a beautiful flower one right here. This one has the word love and a big purple heart and then two little hearts attached. This is candy. We have lollipop suckers, gummy bear there, and then the cherries. So yes, I told you these are a little blurry. I'm sorry. And then we have a donut cross stitch kit. Super cute. And then I came across these. These are DIY crochet kits. They make little keychains. I have not crocheted in so long. I used to make scarves. It's the one thing I learned how to do. So this made me super excited to see. And they had a couple different ones. You have your little avocado here. This, well, I'm assuming it's like what, like a little pink whale or something on those lines. A little starfish. I loved these. And then we have these here. These are wreath decoration kits. This is something that I haven't seen before. They only had one. It doesn't come with everything pictured in the picture, just an FYI, but it does help with your wreath making. So it does come with the feet, the head, and the arms of the chick. That is all it comes with, but it definitely helps. So like that middle sign is not there. Obviously the stuff to make the wreath is not there. It is just the pieces of the chick. They had a couple different egg dyeing kits, not many, but they did have a couple different ones, as you can see. So we have color pops, we have the ones that you shake, and then you have some decorating kits. So these come with a lot of different stickers. And the only two that I saw there are these two, and that is Paw Patrol and Mickey Mouse. Then I saw this really cute tinsel rope. It is wired so you can bend and shape it to the form that you need. The only three colors I saw were the three colors right here, but how cute and how easy is that going to be to use on something? They still had a bunch of Easter stuff, so if you are still in the need, please go take a look, including these little stakes, these little wooden stakes that are absolutely adorable. We have a chick and we have a bunny. They also still had a ton of Easter slash spring signs. And I'm telling you, if you happen to need one, they have a bunch still. At least mine does. But as you saw, there was a couple different right there that I showed. But they did still have a pretty decent amount of Easter stuff out there, including these adorable bunny glasses. I love these. These are white and they have like the little gems that go across them that just make a bling and so cute. They also have them available here in pink, and I'm pretty sure it is blue. Yes, and we have the blue ones. They also had these coming up here, these little chick glasses. Again, I apologize. A couple of these pictures are super blurry, and I'm not 100% sure why that happened, but it did, and I do apologize. And then I turned the corner and found all of the fairy garden stuff. I am not going to go through naming each and everything, but just take a look. I know that they typically have a lot of this stuff year after year. To me, when I was looking, I feel like a couple of the things are new and different. I have never really done a fairy garden before. I know my sister was into it for a long time. I know my mom gets a lot of stuff for the fairy gardens, but a couple, like I said, of these pieces here were new to me. So they may be new to all of you. Of course, they had the gnomes there and the different colored hats and outfits. And then here we go with more of the fairy garden stuff. Just all the little figurines that you could possibly imagine, down to gnomes, birds, trees, benches. They just kind of have it all. And I know that they usually have very, very good selection throughout the year, or every year, I'm sorry. But I'm not sure if any of this is new to you guys or not, but they just had an entire end cap full of this gnome and fairy garden stuff. And then when I turned the corner, they had an entire end cap of this bee stuff. There was so many different things to pick from. So we're going to start right here with these cute little bee buckets. Then they had a couple different yellow and black patterned ribbon here. It gives off the bee vibe. And then you have garden bee stepping stones. The one behind there says be kind. And then obviously you can see the one in the front that reads cute as can be. How cute. And then you had some stones. Let it be and be happy seem to be the two sayings that are on there. They are super adorable. Again, with the gnome thing, and I know some people are just not a huge fan, but they seem to incorporate the gnomes into everything. So there's gnomes all over the bee stuff as well. And then a little welcome garden sign there that has some bees and some flowers, which was super pretty. And then these hang, they're nice, like ceramic, I guess, rock looking hanging things here too. So a bunch of different sayings. I think there's three in total. And the love of a family makes life beautiful, which is super cute. I absolutely love each and every one of them. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're super cute. I know I say that so much. Here is a little hanging sign, cute as can be. And of course, they are, here's another, our cute little bee gnomes. And then you have this, what do I want to call beehive? I was going to say honeycomb. Beehive wreath forms. Now, I am sure there's probably some great things that you can do with them. I'm just going to have to come up with something because that is adorable. And then they have this one here. This is a bee, I'm assuming, right? It's not a butterfly. It's in the bee section, um, but it is red. So I'm sure we could decorate those up real nice. A couple more of these ceramic slash rock looking hanging things. We have Be Humble and we have Be Kind. I love both of them. And just like in the Dollar General haul that I did yesterday, there is a bunch of the outdoor stuff. So let it be from pools to playing, and they have a bunch of it out as well. Starting with these little snorkel kits. It comes with the goggles and the snorkel. They also have the armbands, the roll-on blow-up armbands here. They have them in a couple different styles. Now, see, the difference that I'm going to say here is between Dollar General and Dollar Tree. So certain things you see at Dollar General, you may not see at Dollar Tree. So the designs are different. I know they have the goggles at Dollar General, but these come with little snorkels. So, I mean, it is kind of just back and forth, really, depending on what you're looking for. And then you have some cute little plastic boomerangs. They had all kinds of fun stuff for outside. This is a glider, splash and swim. And then they also had your tubes. They had different styles in tubes. They had a few different ones out already. which is great to pick from. This is a foam glider. They have all kinds of fun stuff. It's just a different pattern of the foam gliders. I really wish that I could have this stuff to play with. Little different like foam styrofoam, I guess. Footballs there. So they had a bunch of different little designs which were adorable. And then different kinds of balls here as well. So you have the green, the blue, they look like baseballs, soccer balls, basketballs, you know, and they're like little mini versions. They weren't very big. And these were fun. These are little LED light. They had that little circle on the top there. You'll pull out that thing for the battery. You push the button, and if I put my hand over, it lights up and changes different lighting patterns and stuff. So if it would be in a dark room, you'd shine it against the wall, and it would make like a really beautiful lighted pattern. And then we just have more outdoor activities, plastic paddles with little wiffle balls, bunch of different colors. You have packs of wiffle balls here. It looks like you get 4 in each pack, which is awesome. And we have some sandcastle kits, which were pretty cool. So, like I said, tons of stuff. You have the ankle skipper, as you guys remember it all growing up. You put that on your ankle, you fling it around, and you hop over it with the other foot. And then you have to be careful because you can whack yourself in the other ankle with it. They had a bunch of different pinwheels, which were really pretty. I like the red, white, and blue. I like the polka dots. And then just look at how many they had. They had a whole bunch. We have wiffle balls and wiffle bats here, different colors. We have shovels and rakes. They're always fun to use in the sand. And then we have a pool noodle chair. Now, these are for smaller children. These are not for us adults here, but that is actually really good. Avery should be kind of big enough to place in one. Obviously, we'll be in there with her to place in one so she can kind of like float around in the water this summer. They have this really cool bubble blower. It looks like a water gun, but it blows bubbles, and it came with the bubbles, which was pretty cool. Mini basketball hoop here, a lot of different things. This is for bubbles too. So you take that pan there, you pour some bubbles on there, and then you take any of those wands, dip it in, and then just kind of fling it about, and you get some big bubbles, some little bubbles. That's really fun for the kids. And these are little beach bags. These are like sandcastle building kits inside. They had different things inside of the little bags. As you can see, it has a handle. You can just carry all of your stuff just like that. They had frisbees here as well, flying discs, bunch of different colors. Wind up pool toys. So you wind these up, you place them on top of the water, and they just go all about. Here are more snorkels and goggles, more of different tubes here. I love the fact that they have so many different designs. So you have like the tire one, you have the fish ones, you have a bunch of different ones to pick from. And then you have this beautiful rainbow one, just a bunch. We have our beach balls as well. And then, oh, I must have missed that one. We have another snorkel and goggles set there. So they had them in different colors, as you can tell. I don't remember what the colors were now, but it looks like we had at least 3 different ones. And a little bit of tools outside. So we have like some little hand rakes. You have a regular rake. They did not have the poles there for the rakes though. So you may have to go in the back where like your mops and stuff are to get the pole. It's the same pole that fits all of that stuff. And then cruising through this part real quick, I just saw some really cute hair clips. I don't typically use them a lot, but my daughter does. So I like to find all kinds of different ones. So these were different to me. They were actually pretty cool. There's quite a few, not quite a few, about 5 of them, which is quite a few. These, I love the matte finish on these here. And they had it just in the blue and in the white there. And then they had some really cute Easter rugs. They had a couple different ones. Look how stinking cute these are. I didn't pick any of them up this time, but that one right there is my favorite. I love the bunnies that say, "Welcome to our patch." And then here is the last one, and it says, "Can't stop the hop." How stinking cute. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a fantastic day. And until next time, bye now.